Oh, hello. Hello there, everyone. So, you know what's funny about this, me talking. Okay, let's just start off with there's a spider gate on Paige's end. She had to kill a spider. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
She's okay. Okay. So, you know what's funny about me talking is that Carmen's supposed to welcome us in, and she's just pointing at me like, talk, woman!
I did. Because I'm telling you to thank you, Ryan. Alright, guys, sorry. Rich, technical difficulties. Because why? Because we are on location. We're live. I know you were waiting for us. Echo. Alright, great. Sorry about that. Listen, we're live. We're coming to you live from Third Coast Comics. As you can see behind me, lots of goodies on the wall, lovely colors, and that down there is Terry. The top of his head, you can see that guy? He owns this
And
joint.
now I don't hear an echo because it's way down here.
So you could just...
No.
Now you stand up so people can see your lovely face.
That's a good point. And I can hear you because you are strangely close to me. Hello, people.
He didn't come out of nowhere, I promise. Terry has graciously allowed us to come in and showcase some of his great things in the store, and he's got some kind of surprise. I don't know what it is.
Well, yeah, I have a surprise for the world of people who like comics, who are within driving distance of Chicago, especially for that one kid who I don't know if she's in driving distance of Chicago, but she might want to become in driving distance of Chicago.
That would be page 6.
Where do you live, page 6?
New York City.
New York City.
That's driving distance.
Yeah.
What is it, like 10, 12 hours?
Like 2 days.
So you just start early. There's an IHOP or a Waffle House between here and there, pretty easy. You can get it done.
Or we could just call that New Jersey.
I'm going to tell you a thing, and it's going to be great.
Or I could just go to New Jersey. Call that a day.
We can
Don't go to New Jersey.
You guys ready for the thing?
You know what? If we road trip it, we can videotape it, and we could turn it into this big YouTube montage.
$0. Yeah. Are you guys ready for the thing? Because I think Terry's ready.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. Okay, go. Yeah. All right. So
we're gonna give it to you early.
You ready?
Oh, give it to us.
So while we were kind of waiting for an intro video to play, right? Someone was talking about Gail Simone having reblogged a thing or done a thing.
The thing was, if you guys haven't read it already, head on over to our website and check out the awesome article that was written by our very own Page 6 on Wonder Woman. And if you haven't read it, I don't know what the hell you're waiting on. Move your butt. Come on. After you're done watching this,
go read Page 6's Wonder Woman thing.
So
Gail Simone read it.
And Gail herself apparently thought it was awesome.
Gail did.
Yeah,
Gail read it, and she said Page 6 rocks.
Gail Simone, if some of you don't know, Gail Simone is, she's guest of honor at this year's Chicago Entertainment and Comic Book Expo, C2E2, right? It happens kind of like last week of April this year.
I'll be there.
How about you kids? Are you going to be there?
I will be there.
Bonks is going to be there. New York, are you going to be there? You coming?
Well, now that Gail Simone knows who I am, I just might have to be.
All right, ladies and roundtable C at C2E2,
as a further enticement, you are looking behind me at Third Coast Comics, right? And Gail Simone will be the guest of our Third Coast Comics C2E2 kickoff party. She'll be here in store the night before C2E2 happens. So the Thursday before C2E2, Gail has agreed to appear here, right? And we're kind of working on some other things with some other people, which I don't really want to talk about because Gail might not know about that part. I might be selling Gail out, like maybe renting Gail.
That means I am coming into town early.
Right, but Gail will be here on that Thursday before C2E2 as our special guest for a C2E2 kickoff party. Gail has agreed to do it. I've been trying to do this for years, and it's finally working out. Gail will be here in store. So New York, start gassing up your car, change the timing belt.
I don't drive.
Answer that.
I don't drive. I live in New York.
Page 6, drive to my house and catch a ride.
I don't drive. I live in New York. We don't drive here.
No, you drive to Ohio. And
I don't drive at all.
She doesn't drive
Get
at
on
all.
a train. Take the train, damn it.
Virginia can smuggle you into Ohio. It's what they do.
All right.
Well, listen,
So
give me the dates and details.
From Terry. If you guys are going to C2E2...
I have another question. Can the red T-shirt stand up
That's
again?
page 1.
Page 1.0?
Belmont.
What's on your shirt? What is that shirt you're wearing?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
That is badass. That
Belmont
shirt.
is a Star
Okay,
Wars
first
freak.
of all, like I've never seen a super bright red and blue American Star Wars T-shirt. That Star Wars is like the American Gladiators of Star Wars T-shirts right there, and I'm loving it. And Star Wars T-shirts like black or brown normally, you know, I'm like some kind of white, like kind of please don't get me dingy shirt, you know. But like that red there, that's the red of the blood of your enemies. I like it.
We have T-shirt wars, people. You T-shirt
do.
companies out there, you think you got the goods, you think you got a perfect T-shirt, you want to, you know, put it out there. Each of us ladies will wear your shirt each week, and we are going to battle it out.
This lady's rocking Machine Man right now.
Number one T-shirt of the week. All right, bring it on. T-shirt wars.
T-shirt wars.
All right,
Yes,
so
well, I
after
need an
Terry
excuse
being
to
here
get
and
more
us being in this
t-shirts.
lovely spot, I believe yesterday Bonks and I were at IGDA, and she was moderating a great panel for Kickstarter. I'm going to let her tell you about that. And I believe we have some kind of video to run. Am I right, producer? Where's the sounds?
And now we're
How's that?
sued.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
copyright. Now we're sued.
That's fair use.
Ryan, you want to roll the footage?
Does it?
Okay, maybe. This is why we love live.
Well, let's try it.
All
Let's
right.
start with some starter
Go
info.
for it. I'm having more wine.
A little starter info about IGDA. It is the Independent Game Developers Association, and they were at IDAT, Institute of Design and Technology School in Chicago. So basically, I got to moderate the Kickstarter panel. Hold on one second, because I'm getting echo in these. I'm going to throw these headphones off.
The Kickstarter panel?
Kickstarter panel. So, we had wonderful guests on the panel. One of my friends and I worked with on Mutant Football League, and that was Michael Menheim.
Michael
And
rocks.
Michael is pretty badass. He has snakeskin gym shoes right now. Michael, you're pretty fly for a white guy. We also had another guy who I know, which is Craig Stern, who did Telepath Tactics.
Craig's got a rockin' beard.
He does have a rockin' beard. So does Ryan Weimeyer, who did Oregon Trail. In fact, Michael kept confusing them because they're both kind of and wearing glasses and into plaid. So that was tough for him.
All right, guys, you can live tweet these people and let them know we're rocking their names.
Yeah. Dan Nicolaides, who did Project Awaken, which is an awesome project. And of course Peter Sheff, who's still a student and did Tetrapulse, which is a very interesting game. So those are the and Eric Scho, who we also hung out with, who does Curse of Shadow House. And I had a really good time with those guys, and let me cause a ruckus and be annoying and forget their names, and they still really appreciated my efforts. So props to all of them. Special props to Dan and Michael, whose campaigns were not successful, and they were willing to sit on that panel and open wounds and talk about their failures, and have these students learn, life lessons that they can just, skip suffering through. So I really wanted to give props to them. So it was a pretty fun panel. I'm sure there will be a video up. I'll write an article about it because Carmen said to.
Yeah, it'll be on our YouTube, guys, and you get to see some of these students firsthand asking questions from these developers, and the learning curve is pretty awesome. If you can sit in on something for IGDA and talk to people that have been in your shoes, or maybe get a little bit of sage advice and don't do what they did, Kickstarter is not as easy as you think it is. Trust me, we will bring in you some great stuff from people who have succeeded and failed.
I can also say, like, as a comic book retailer in this market, there are things that people come to me about as Kickstarters that I will support, and some things I can't support. And there's a lot of things that I want to support, but I have to think about different kind of issues. Like, I've supported a lot of Kickstarters, and there's some that I feel like, man, just I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody gave me a link to a really awesome Kickstarter. I'm a tabletop RPG player, and it was something that the product I totally do want, right? But as a Kickstarter, there's no way I can give money to it just by myself. I can't do it. When the product is in the market, I know it will be supported. I'm all over wanting to use it, but there's that thing that happens in Kickstarter sometimes where it's like, you give me money now, and I will give you a product in 9 months.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. And I kind of feel like, in my life, I need that product when I need a product. I need that product in 4 weeks at the latest, And for some other things I can wait for, but for some of the things I can't. If you are a high-profile name in comics and you're going to do a thing, you might get 5-6 months of goodwill. If you're a not-known name and I'm not sure what's going to happen, I don't want to wait a year and a half. So sometimes it happens. I'm part of the industry, but I'm also a consumer. You know, so for me, I want to support. I want to do a high level of support. I want to be able to feel like you need the money. I'm going to give you the money, but at the same time, my customers, they're like fresh fruit. You know what I mean? My customers are like, you go to market, you've got some oranges. Those oranges can't sit on a shelf for a year and a half. Those oranges are good for about 3 weeks, man. You know, so if I know that you're going to be delivering a product as fast as possible, I can do it. If you can't, there might be a problem, and it's a real weird thing to have to deal with. But Kickstarter's created it's new distribution, whereas not having to go through Diamond or some other comic book company. But at the same time, it's also a distribution issue where now that we're doing this with Kickstarter, what does that mean to the consumer? What's it mean to the retailer? What can we float? It's hard to deal with, you know.
You also have to realize something I learned at the panel, that Amazon does take a cut no matter what. So
30% of your funds are gone.
After taxes
Holy
and
crap.
after everything is said and done.
So overestimate, kids,
You
every
will
time.
You will
Aim
lose
for the stars or
30% of whatever you've generated.
Okay, can I bring in another guest?
You certainly
we have
can.
kind of this up. I'm gonna have
Did you guys
Mr.
know we were just having this much fun?
I'm just going to bring Jim Birkin over here, so you got to scooch to the left, sir. Hello. I know.
Hey, Jim.
Howdy, Jim.
I'm going to lean over.
Jim's going to lean over and be really cool.
Is my mic on?
Yeah, we're on. So we're just using their mic because we were echoing. So this is Jim. I met him at local Hackspace Pumping Station 1. We've worked together on some things. We're friends. I like who he dates. Kristen's pretty cool. I might bring her here in a minute.
Really?
Jim does power racing series, and I'm going to let him kind of take the wheel on that and explain why Mario Kart in real life with booze is the best time of your life.
You guys, if you didn't know, Jim is going to be more than likely a special part of our radio show. So if you like what he's feeling over here and you like what he's saying, don't forget.
Or if you want to give him shit,
you can tune in.
Do that too
There's
on the radio show.
There's quite a bit of shit I usually take.
Okay, so I'm going to let Jim come in frame here. We're going to talk about power racing seeming. Yes, more in frame. Your camera's right here, stud.
I know.
Yeah, look how pretty you are. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so the Power Racing series. I don't know what your age demographic is.
This is after dark, so you can take bucket and all that shit.
Oh no, I meant
we are all well over 18. So
no, I meant
as far as a demographic, if you're reaching and you're talking to, it's 20-something to 40-something.
Oh, okay. So I would assume that a good percentage of you out there are familiar with the Power Wheels toys and possibly grew up with them, or were envious of the people who did own Power Wheels when you were younger. You know, sometimes, most of our family members could not afford a $200 electric toy car that the person down the street could.
We got it at the yard sale.
Well, I didn't, and I never could get one. So, apparently I carried this resentment through my adult life and decided to solve this problem by having a bunch of people get together. This started over drinks to hack and mod a bunch of Power Wheels so that our fat adult asses could carry them around at 20-something miles an hour. And apparently,
20-something. Where can I go to get on one?
Oh yes. Let me get to that. It's not a long story, but it's certainly a very confusing one. So we decided to do that, and apparently that caught on enough times. We started attending what are known as maker fairs. If you check out makerfair.com, you can see what's going on in there. Basically, maker fairs are like these big events where, tons of people. The largest maker fair is in San Mateo, California, has over 120,000 people over 2 days. It's basically like Burning Man meets Science Fair and everything and anything in between.
That's a nerd orgasm.
It pretty much is. It is a continual 48-hour nerdgasm.
It's definitely a gym-gasm.
And when is it?
The San Mateo Maker Fair is May 23rd, 24th.
Man, I'm gonna have to quit my job. Somebody's gotta support me so I can get to the stuff.
Don't quit your job. You should be
I
working.
want to hang out.
Yeah, but your vacation days.
I'm using them now.
What the? Sick days.
I don't get those.
So.
But anyway, go for it. I'm sorry. I was getting so excited.
Oh no, it's okay. Most of us get very excited when we try to do this until we realize how much deep shit we get into when it breaks. So in either way, you start with $500, and you take a child's Power Wheel and you modify it, make it faster, build a better frame around it, and then you compete against other people who decorate and dress their cars up in a whole bunch of completely different, unreasonable ways. I mean, we've had like
The
that.
Jurassic Jeep is a favorite of mine, and
Yeah.
Jim is a sweetheart, and like if they're rocking it out, they will play the Jurassic Park theme, and no legal issues have come up.
Jim, I have a question.
Yeah,
Does the
absolutely.
Jurassic Jeep have like a kid on it that makes it look like a T-Rex?
Yeah, actually, they had one of their team members dress up sort of like a velociraptor, and they would chase him around on the track.
But the car
During the race.
Did the driver look like a velociraptor?
Well, no, the car actually was the hunter. What was his name?
Oh,
That guy.
Oh,
yeah,
Whatever.
that
Doesn't
guy.
matter.
Yeah, he
I will
had.
write a better article about
Sam Neill.
Jim's brain.
Yes, there
We
you go.
will have visual aids coming soon to you guys, so you
Or-
can put
Oh,
the
does
picture
Jim have
together,
like-
the mental image.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you go to
How's that?
powerracingseries.org, you can see what's going on there, or you can check out our Vimeo page that has plenty of videos that you can amuse yourself with over the last few years. Actually, surprisingly, we've been doing this for 6 seasons now, so it's actually decided to stick around.
So what cities do you guys typically hit? What's your circuit?
Usually we will race at maker fairs, so all the big ones we go to. So our typical season starts in San Mateo, California. Then we head over to Kansas City, and then we do a race in Detroit. We've done races here in Chicago. We've done races in Indiana, and we also have our series championship. Because yes, you actually get points for doing this. We have a grand finale in New York every September.
So if I wanted to get my local community involved in this, what do I need to do?
Well, first thing you want to do is head on over to powerracingseries.org, sign up your team, and you'll get a fun little email explaining some of the things you need to do next. Get your friends together, get some parts to start welding
Get
together,
some booze.
and then I think step one of any team is to start getting drunk to figure out how are you going to do this.
How to build a
That
power
sounds
racing car
Yeah.
that some 200-pound, 40-year-old dude can fit into.
Yeah.
Or dudettes.
Or do
Oh
that.
yes, that's a
can
big
I-
thing.
Can I mention dude?
Well, I would
That's
use
Karen
dude
Coble,
interchangeably.
right?
Yeah.
I want to say, ladies, Karen Coble is a reigning champ. She's a mean mistress of the curve. She's done it in a prom dress and a tiara. She's had on makeup. She's got silly string, and she always comes out on top. She's a bad woman, and we should find her. And
We need
interview
to tweet her.
We'll
We need to
tweet
tweet
Karen.
her.
Yeah,
She's pretty tits. in the
Bunks,
best
I think
way.
she owes you like $20. What the shit did you just do?
Karen
That
is
was fucking
amazing.
awesome.
I met her. She's awesome. Like, I just wanted to hug her and take her
Does she
home.
live in your basement?
She should.
That's pretty
I would
fucking great right
set
there.
her up.
I want to hear from page 6. Would you get in that cart?
Yeah.
Would you get it? What would your cart be?
If I could, it'd be like how it would be themed.
Slave 1.
Boba Fett, yeah. I was totally going there. I mean, aesthetically, I think my favorite character, like in all of my nerddom, I think that Harley Quinn has really pleasing aesthetics for the way that
Harley
you mod
Quinn,
things with her.
Dressed up as Harley Quinn for Halloween.
Oh, Karen did.
But I mean, like I like the symmetry in her traditional costume. So if I was gonna paint something, I think that would be that would take care of my compulsive need to have things be symmetrical. But if I was gonna just follow my heart, yeah, I think I'd go Slave 1.
So, Belmont, do I have to ask?
I mean, you can. I don't know if
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna get
ask
an
you,
answer any
What
different.
would your cart theme be?
Probably Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
We
Who
had a
knew?
video driver.
And we would race together.
We would.
It's just-
No, this would be a competition, girlfriend.
No. There is none of that in our love.
Oh, it gets ugly. You might get silly stringed in the face.
In the face.
Hello.
In the face.
So Bonzo,
That
would your
sounds like-
cart theme be?
Sounds like
What
all
would
of my
be
birthday
birthday
parties. Just kidding.
I think I'd make a mobile that looks like Jim. I'd make curly hair and glasses, and it'd
God.
scream really loud and sweat a lot, and it'd just be really excited about all things racing, and then it would just move at like a ridiculously slow speed, just to piss him off. But I think it'd be somewhat appropriate. It'd be the Jim mobile, because watching Jim at these things live is hysterical. You think he's gonna have like a coronary or a heart attack.
Scream
He's
like a
so
girl.
stoked to be there.
Yeah.
He's a nerd about his own shit. You gotta love that. So.
Geek out, right? All right. That's
Yeah.
awesome, and I really appreciate you coming and sharing that with us, and I cannot wait till you're on the radio and we can hear some of those awesome stories and show some of the awesome video.
And Jim has qualifications. We've done podcasting together,
Oh boy.
and that was a blast. I've never heard it since we did a recording, but I'm sure it's there. But now we're going to put Jim on the radio.
Oh boy.
And Terry's got a question.
I don't have a question. I have an observation.
Sure.
Carmen.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me about my racer.
I did not because you were on the
Oh.
phone. So what about
Oh,
your racer?
shit.
I was texting. I wasn't actually
Texting
talking.
during the show, which is not allowed.
It was important. I'm a
Anyway,
sick dog.
hey, two people.
Aw.
Terry,
I
what would your theme be?
one of my nerd fixations is the old school 70s anime gotcha.
Okay.
So I would make a racer based on Joe the Condor's racer, which came out of the front of the God Phoenix, and it was purple and gray and black, and it was dope as shit, and it would have like kind of a condor beak on the front and big fat ass tires on the back, and I paint flames on them shits, and I would like throw like condor, like little black fake feathers at the crowd as I drove around, and it'd be fucking fantastic.
You gonna put nitro in that thing?
No, it's gonna die, but I don't want to die. I won't die for nerd shit, but I'll ride hard.
I
For it.
just wow.
You know, you hear that? Because I'm a ride or die chick. I'm going with this dude.
Can we just make an observation? Did you know that in Power Racing Series, you can win a trophy just for being ridiculous? It's called the Moxie Award.
You should have
And it
told me
is one of the
that.
We're
best
bad people.
trophies you can win. It's always out of control. That
Done.
trophy.
Travasa's about to wreck some stuff, ladies.
And I think that you and I have mutual friends because I have a couple friends who are regulars at Pumping Station 1.
Okay, who you get?
Zlatan Klevich.
Oh yes,
And,
I know
me and Z are really good friends.
Dude, see, yeah.
And Zach Schneider.
Oh, and Zach.
Hey.
I remember Zach.
Me
Yeah.
and Zach are like buddies too.
Oh,
Mostly
wow.
me and Zlatan because Zach scares me.
You guys
But-
see
Well,
that?
Zach. Again,
6
Zach can
degrees
be
of
pretty
ladies
scary.
around.
So if this is a thing that can use any kind of robotic parts, the first person I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to is Z, and I'm going to regret it later because like he's from like a war-torn country.
Yeah, he
We're gonna put
is.
spikes to pop their tires and all that. You
That's
look
what
like
Z's
Mad
good
Max,
for.
guys.
He's
Like Mad
a
Max.
he's a
We're gonna
supervillain in
win.
human form. He's a bad person.
You talk about ridiculous.
He's a horrible human being.
So you
But
basically
he's
just
great
said
at this
one
stuff.
of your good friends is a bad person.
He's one of my yes.
You
I know lots
know
of bad
bad people.
Yep, I
So
know very
we
bad
should
people.
trust you completely. All
Well,
right, I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that, so much?
I grew up on the South Side. I have to be okay with that.
So did I. You know lots of bad people.
All right, guys,
Yeah.
we got to move forward because we're going to be
Move forward a
losing
bit.
Belmont here in a little bit because she's got some junk
Yeah.
to do
Thank
because
you,
we were
Jim.
going kind of late. But I want to talk about Krylons today, so I'm going to let
What is the paint?
you'll learn. I'm going to let Bonks tell you guys a little bit about the history and where we were at today because she's been showing me the city, hooking me up with some great things. You see this face, all this war paint that I got going on? It's really not that much. But I look fantabulous. I do, man. Go ahead.
I would do you too. Hard. Twice.
Oh, maybe.
On
So
Sunday
basically,
even.
Krylon is most known for being special effects makeup. If you guys want a movie reference, the Star Trek. Now, a lot of people know them for special effects. They also sponsor Face Off. They do the Joffrey Ballet. It is high-end movie-grade stuff. And they also just have pretty stuff, not just SFX stuff. So they have a long history that stems all the way back to the 1920s. And we actually filmed an awesome video today, which will explain more of that. And I'm actually going to post up another article. There is an article up right now. It's right there on the slider on the homepage about Krylon and why I love it and why it's the bestest thing ever. You can watch me get turned into Wonder Woman by Miss Cat DeJesus, who hooked me up fat with that. And that was through Sugar Gamers. It was a fun summer. And then I brought in Carmen, and we got to meet the girls, and they're lovely. And we just had a good old time. And
We got to do a tutorial on quick tips of putting on your makeup and just getting out the door.
it
you
was
know,
makeup
because
hacks.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, as you guys know, I run this company. I'm a mom with teenage girls, 2 of those bad boys, 2 dogs, a spouse, and I work a corporate job. So I don't have time to do 30 minutes
And
of
that's
makeup
just
in the morning.
mom, me too,
So-
because I'm annoying.
They gave me some quick tips on how to do a couple of things that are particular to my face and my contouring, which is awesome. And you guys will be able to see that on our website here shortly in the next couple of days, I'm thinking. And it was great. It was fun. It is not intimidating at all to walk into this store. You would think it is because of all their accolades. you know, with the face-off and the Star Trek and everything, you think I'm walking into somewhere that is high-end and these people are snooty. Not the case at all.
They're awesome.
Not at all. It's an awesome time. You get to go in and ask questions that are particular to you.
You can be a noob. Yep. You can
And
be...
how you want to wear your makeup and what are the things that work for you. And they do a one-on-one consultation, no extra charge. And you go in and just ask all those things that you would normally ask somebody at the Mac counter that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. They're like,
Or
what?
they're stank as shit.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
All right, we're going to move on to stupid news, right?
And I'm going to ask Jim a question.
Oh.
Now, obviously, for the most part, I'm going to try and we're going to be, it's fine here for just half
That
face.
was awesome thumb.
Half face.
Half face.
That's actually her real size with a thumb. Got ran over by a clown car.
If you knew that your spam mail was coming from a smart refrigerator, would you be as mad or would you be impressed? Because hackers are doing it.
Oh, that sounds like something that I would have done.
I shouldn't be mad about it. It's spam.
I don't have one of those refrigerators.
Wait, what? Wait, is it the edible spam or is it like?
We know you like edible spam because you're a mess.
Because you can fry that shit up.
You can, and
Spam
if it's a
can be
fridge
good.
sending it, you know it's well cured.
Hawaiians call it musubi.
Actually,
true?
there's more.
Spam musubi is like sushi, like nigiri sushi, over rice, where the spam takes the place of the fish, and you use like a piece of seaweed to like connect it to the rice, like you would nigiri sushi, and it's spam musubi, and it's fucking awesome.
Why do I even need Wikipedia when I have you?
You
That's
don't.
a good point.
Done and done.
don't.
Terry is a wealth of all information you'll ever need. He's an essentials kit.
Got you, bitches. I'm here. Surprise!
Do you have an app on Android?
We do need the Terry app on Android.
Okay,
So,
I'm just
The
checking.
world, like
I want to move on to stupid news too.
All right,
Are you
stupid
ready?
news.
Now
All right,
we're all gonna
one
look-
second.
One second.
Belmont, are you dropping off right now?
No. I'll let you guys know. I can.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You look so
Thank you,
pretty.
Belmont. Love the shirt still.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Does Belmont have a blaster in her area somewhere?
Belmont has all kinds
Belmont,
of
anything
stuff.
show me a
software
blaster.
She has.
Show me like a
I don't
Han
have a
blaster.
blaster right here, but I do have. Let's do this.
Lightsaber
Let's use the word
chopsticks?
blaster
Yeah.
very carefully
That would be more
to start.
Got
Wait,
this
can't see
guy.
And poor Jim.
Oh, here. I'm.
Short, and I'm like normal
Looks
height.
like a Cocker Spaniel puppet. I can't tell you shit.
I'm pretty excited because I finally filled my Wicket
You
bank
stand
today.
in-
Hold on, kids.
Hey, put it close
Hold
to
on.
the camera. Put it up close.
Hold on.
Oh, I love that
It's a
thing.
Wookiee.
Oh, no, it's an Ewok.
Oh, it's an
Oh,
Ewok.
hey, oh, look at that.
It's
Why
my
do you have an
Ewok
Ewok
bank.
so close to hand?
Well, because it's my piggy bank, and I finally got it all filled up.
Is it piggy bank? Or Ewok bank?
Ewok bank.
That's how I save up for rainy days.
Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, why do you have an Ewok?
We couldn't hear you. You were breaking up, so
I got you.
It's pretty
No,
fucking
it's,
dope. Like,
it's the bank.
all of a sudden, I didn't
Coin
expect
bank.
that.
it's a coin bank.
It's a
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it empty?
No,
No, it's got change in
Oh,
it.
that's fucking great.
it's full.
That's for your tolls when you drive to Chicago.
Yes.
Throw the whole thing in because
You
it'll
just
cost you
throw
that
it on.
much.
Yeah.
Tuck 'em in.
Shove it in.
All right, Becca.
I
Go
love
for
these
it.
kids.
Stupid
They're
news
awesome.
too. This is depressing. The smog is so bad in Beijing that they actually were looking at a sunrise on a large billboard-sized like screen, like a sunrise in the midst of this fog. It looked like doomsday. It looked like equilibrium. I was depressed when I saw this.
Yeah,
one.
guys, they have so much smog. They have to watch it on TV. Isn't that sad? That's goddamn
Yeah,
sad.
it's terrible.
I feel bad for the guy who had to miss it. He probably caught it on
I
Netflix
know.
Yeah,
later.
right?
Okay.
Well,
Wait.
you have to watch it again.
But we might be thinking about this wrong, right?
right?
Like, people in Beijing are apparently getting up, leaving their houses to watch the sunrise someplace where there's a big-ass TV for them to even watch it on. I kind of see that as a bit more fucked up than you think. Like,
Okay, elaborate.
yeah, like, I mean, smog might be really bad, right? But who in Beijing is like, you know what I need? I need to see the sunrise. Beijing, if you need to see the sunrise, leave Beijing. Done. Get the fuck out.
That
Like,
should be a
you're
Beijing.
staying someplace where they're feeding it to you on television.
Oh.
If they're
Okay.
giving it to you on television, you could probably watch that shit inside your crib. But you went outside to look at TV. That's like going to Soldier Field to watch the fucking sunrise. That don't make no damn sense, right? Like, oh, but no, don't go to Soldier Field. We'll put a giant jumbotron on every fucking corner so that you can see the sunrise. If the government's doing that to you, move to next door Beijing.
Yeah.
Gary
Beijing.
We need to get Terry.
Move to Gary
Beijing.
Move to Cincy Beijing. Move to Cleveland Beijing. Move to New Jersey Beijing.
Wait. Is Beijing?
Do all that.
Is Beijing 2 across the street from
Let's
Tokyo
move on
3?
to stupid news. Stupid news
Oh,
number
was that a Liz Williams reference?
Stupid news.
Is this a snake agent? Nice.
I know those who frequent PS1 would be like, fuck this noise, but e-cig bans are becoming rather popular.
E6.
Wait, the banning or the e-cigs?
The banning of the e-cig usage. No.
Oh, that's not good.
Because it's a douche ban. I like that. That's all that is. It's just douche ban.
Wow, guys. We want to hear you weigh in. If you are one of these people who are doing the e-cig thing, and that's not me because that's gross, but I'm not going to judge you. Yes, I am.
I'm judging you.
Tweet it. Let me know.
doing it.
I want you to tweet us and let us know
Jim should
what
do it. He
you
needs a
think,
thing.
what your feeling is on this ban. Is it affecting your life? I don't know. Really?
I mean, I use them on like the con floor, like the last day when I'm pissed and I'm running that booth and I'm just like, fuck this, and I'm just smoking this. Like, you want to be my friend? What? What do you want? You know, I mean,
Yeah, don't look at her. She's smoking.
Bonks, you're a little different than you're different than most people who the e-cig ban would be for.
Okay.
All right. What you're basically saying is, man, there's just a day when I need this. I have this. No.
I'm a social e-cig.
There's kind of a I need to come back to humanity thing happening with Bonks. Because after a con, man, on day 3, 4, or whatever the shit it is, like you're not really human anymore. Like you've begun
I'm
to
not
like
carbon-based by Sunday. In any kind.
Right. Like a thing starts to happen where like, man, you start to resist the pull of the moon for too long, and like fangs start coming out, and like you sweat in the place you don't sweat.
Out.
Like I know what cons are like. You're not what they're making this ban for. Here's the thing. Smokers out there. I'm gonna tell you a thing. Anybody in the room a smoker?
I used to be. So
Which is why you're an e-cig smoker now. Okay, so look, smokers, I'm gonna tell you a thing.
She twitches.
Your non-smoker friends are about over that shit, right?
Yes.
Which is why you're using e-cigs now, right?
Yes.
But we're cool that you're not trying to give everybody the cancer stick situation. But when you go into a public place with them shits, you look like a dick. Like, if you can't not smoke for like 5 fucking minutes to go into a store where there might be like, I don't know, to get your tea or your coffee or your comic books and puff your water vapor around, you know what you're doing? You're not just saying, I'm done with the cigarettes because it's bad for me and bad for you. You're saying, but I still look cool. No, you don't.
No.
You don't look cool.
Cool factor.
You don't look cool. You know what I mean?
All right, guys. I am going to let you know that's Terry's personal opinion, okay? It's Terry's personal
He's
opinion.
not affiliated with us yet.
The views expressed by me, Terry Gant, owner of Third Coast Comics at 6234 North Broadway in Chicago, Illinois, are only shared by me, not by anybody else. All right? They're just my opinions. But I'm just saying, it is my opinion that you kind of look like a douche smoking your e-cigs, and I'm right.
All right, I think page 6 had a comment.
Bang your ass
What's
too.
up, love?
I mean, I don't think that you look like more of a douche smoking an e-cigarette than you do without it.
No, I don't think
Because
that's
you're
what he
probably a
was
douche
saying.
because you're walking into public places. You're going to Burger King smoking an e-cig like, I can smoke here. You're not even smoking. You're puffing water vapor like a baby with asthma. Get the shit out
Why
of
does
here.
that bother you? But why does that bother you?
Just saying.
It's ruining his
Just-
day, isn't it?
I don't understand why that would bother somebody.
Man, puffing fucking water vapor all over the books one day.
You gotta remember, he's a
this is
business
No.
owner,
That
so
would make
he
sense.
has to-
It's where I developed the opinion, right? And then the dude came in, he's puffing all over. He's like, oh man, no, it's just water vapor. I'm like, dude,
It's so funny.
paper, water, they don't really mix, son. And he's like, oh man, but I'm trying to kick the habit. I'm like, you've already kicked the habit. You bought some electronic bullshit that you think tastes like cinnamon. Ass hat. Go
That
outside with
cinnamon
that
is
bullshit.
fire, though. I love that shit.
Look, Terry's got an axe to grind. Okay, so we're gonna move on because we could have him raging on you any minute.
You can have him raging. I'm actually going to go ahead.
Ask me
and
about D&D 4.0. I dare you.
No, we're on a different show.
I'm
Hey
going to
guys.
jump it down to why you need our viewers and what you
That's
want
right,
from our
guys.
viewers.
I need
I'm going to sit my happy ass down.
you, okay? And let me
No,
tell
I'm
you why. All right, we are developing our own stream team for our Twitch channel. All you streamers out there, all you live streamers who play those games, you know, those kind of PC games, your console games, if you have the ability to stream, and you are a decent streamer. And what I mean by decent streamer is I don't need your lag. I don't need your mom screaming at you from the next room or your wife telling you dinner's ready, all that crap. I need somebody who's dedicated. I need somebody who knows how to talk to people in the chat and explain what you're doing and be slightly nice to them. I'm not saying kiss somebody's behind, but listen, I don't want those derogatory comments used in my chat. I don't want you telling people they're noobs. I want you to explain the game and help people out. So if you want to be part of our stream team on the Twitch channel, you need to go over to ladiesoftheroundtable.net. Say it one more time. ladiesoftheroundtable.net. Put the application in, and we will take a look at your past streams, your channel, and see if you fit the format. And you, yes you, I'm going to say it again, yes you could be streaming on our channel. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because we'll promote you.
Only if you're a grown-up.
Only if you're a grown-up.
Grown folks, please. I don't babysit. I'm bad at it.
Right? And we also need some other folks to help us out, and we want to be close to our fans. We want to talk to our fans. We want to be interactive with our fans. So, Bunks, what else do we need?
What else do we need? Let me check out this Google Doc real quick. We need a street team. We need people who want to go. We need people who want to go outside, which is a tall order in this motherfucking winter. So I understand. So if you do it, I will send you a round of applause.
You don't have to be outside the whole time. You could go to a building.
Be at Starbucks and assault people with our love.
Right?
Do that shit. Yes.
No, Bex, my other kid who works here, who's my assistant manager, is kind of digs Starbucks, and she prefer you not go to the one at Belmont and Clark.
Okay, so no, not the one at Belmont and Clark, because Bex is
not that I gave the address
away. We
away.
invaded her second home today, and she's awesome. But any other Starbucks where Bex is not at, just be aggressive. And that's fine with us. So we need a street team, right? We're looking for our very own Geek Out News show. So we need correspondents, and we need camera people, like the lovely Wayne, who you can't see, but he's here. He's been wonderful today. Hi, Wayne. He has his cameras square on me being a fool, which is so great.
Wayne's great. I want to promote Wayne.
Let's promote Wayne.
Actually, Wayne, if you want to utilize Wayne for your very own video editing and video production, and you can't see Wayne, but Wayne's over there. And Wayne is doing footage for us.
You could see Wayne if Wayne walks over here for just a second.
Come on over. Wayne's doing footage for us, and Wayne is going to be editing and promoting everything on our website and our YouTube channel. So if you go over to roundtablemediallc.com and you click the partner button, you will see XK Media, and you can hire him to come to where you are and produce and edit or whatever you need. Check out the services coming soon. This is part of our partner package, you guys. This dude will go anywhere. He's got a big old land boat thing that he drives around.
We call those cars in the future.
This thing is huge. It is I can't even explain to you how much gas it eats. But it works for him because he's got so much stuff to put in the back of it, so you're prepared. When he gets there, he's got everything. You don't have to worry. This fuzzy thing, see? I'm saying. Man's on point.
That's pro shit.
And we call it dead cat.
That's pro shit.
Oh, I thought we were calling Wayne a fuzzy thing.
But okay.
Thanks. Love you.
Fuzzy thing, you.
Okay, so Wayne is fabulous. We know this. So we know, Paige. Girl, you know what else
Belmont.
we need.
We need a lot.
For our After Dark radio, we're still looking for a DJ and program slot applicants. Excuse me. I just had a panini.
Oh, she's dying.
I am. Our DJ and program slot application is now live, and we're looking for AM Daily Geek News segments for our Coffee Time Drive, Console War segments, movie reviews, game reviews, cosplay reviews, comic reviews, whatever you want to review, gadget reviews, Star Wars discussions.
Guys and gals, boys and girls, the ladies.
I can keep going. I'm sure you
Oh,
could.
you're already in.
If you guys really
let's-
wanted to have your own show, if you ever wanted to have your own podcast, if you ever wanted to be on radio, now's your time to give it a shot, because we're going to let you noobs, go ahead and try to go for the gusto. All right?
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, should we go ahead and say that link there too?
Yes, ma'am.
It's roundtbafterdark.com. So
that is our radio station. There is an app on there, guys. If you look at the splash page, you will see two sliders. One is for the radio format and what's coming soon. The other one is for your DJ applications. When I say DJ application, that means you host as well. Click the purple button, people. It's not that hard. Click it. All right?
Click it.
And
with that, guys, I'm gonna have to hop off now. So
all right.
You guys have to fill it.
We appreciate you. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Bye, Paige.
Love you. We're gonna cry now.
I love you, Paige.
I love you.
You're awesome.
Mark the Star Wars page.
Mark the Star Wars.
Belmont out.
All right, guys.
All right, 6. What else do we have that we need for our Ladies Roundtable family?
Well, it would be a great help if people can go around and like our Facebook pages, facebook.com/ladiesrdtable, and our new Facebook channel for the After Dark Radio, which is brand new. No, this is for this. This is just. Yeah, this is just the Facebook page. So Ladies After Dark Radio, facebook.com/Ladies After Dark Radio, and we would like to have people submit their freelance writing, their articles. We need contributors. We need people who are passionate about our goals and about expanding the geek universe to include everybody, and that's really a huge goal at Ladies of the Round Table.
Yeah,
and
I
want
think we
your
just
voice.
published today, correct? Did we just publish a freelance today?
Yes, we did. We published a freelance today, a Battlefield 4 review. It was a great review. And, we have editors here, who, including myself, who are really willing to work with you and to help you develop your voice, as well as, build your resume. We want people who are as passionate as us and who are as willing to work hard as we are to thrive and to really make it in this industry, because it's a great industry, it's a fun industry, and there's no reason that if you want to do it that you shouldn't. You need to go for it, and we're giving you an avenue, so take us up on it.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Carmen?
I think it's awesome. I think that the fact that we're giving people a chance to show their work and show everybody what you got, because if you give us something and we publish it, we're going to tweet it, we're going to put it on our social media, and then maybe someone's going to check out your writing and actually give you a job.
Maybe Gail Simone. Maybe Gail Simone will see your writing.
Gail Simone saw your article. That
Oh my goodness.
He was going ham
Gail
before the
Simone,
show.
Gail Simone is following me on Twitter. I have like 300 Twitter followers, and one of them is Gail Simone. So, I'm done.
And that's what the Roundtable is all about. We want to focus on our fans, we want to focus on the community, and we want to promote you guys. It's not about us. You guys make us who we are. We are your voice. Remember what we said on episode 1? What did we say? We said we are one. That means you and I are the same. I'm no bigger than you are. I'm no less important. I'm no more important than you. And speaking of you, Becca, what else do we need?
We need some Reddit folks.
Because I'm not going on the Reddit community, people.
Reddit is not a joke. You have to be thick-skinned. You have to be serious. And you have to be somewhat of a batshit crazy person, and that's who we want for our Reddit. So, do the Reddit thing.
Reddit's a really hard place to go for porn, too.
Reddit is a super hard place for porn. As you can see, it's really rough territory.
We need a Reddit community
You're
manager.
just not looking hard enough.
Get your Reddit on. I think we're ready for some shout-outs.
I think we are.
Can I kick off some shout-outs?
I wish you would.
Okay, so you guys know the drill with me. I'm all about off-world designs. They're right here in Illinois, and they hooked me up with Halo Kitty because I play Halo, and I'm that douchebag, and Jim's gonna put the camera on my
Check out those boobs.
Yeah.
You guys wanted boobs.
And more boobs. Okay. I'm not gonna swallow the dead cat. Oh god.
I see you, but I like that.
Okay. I also want to give a shout out to IGDA, Patrick McCarran, for inviting me to moderate that panel and make a ruckus. Michael Mendheim is always a fabulous friend to have, and Eric Schoaf, who we just met and hung out with last night. He's a good guy. And you should like all of them, and we'll provide Twitter and stuff later because I got lots of articles to write. Who's next?
I'm next. I want to give a shout out to everybody behind the scenes that makes this all possible and helping me aspire to do great things in the community. That would be Terry. Love that guy. Wayne. I know. You guys can't see. I keep trying to point, but you
Jim's
can't
pretty
see.
good too sometimes.
Come on. My lovely Wayne. Love him. Thank you for coming and helping us out. And Ryan, I know you're back there, buddy. You're the dude. I love you like a
you're
brother.
on the rock.
Because he's got that
Mother.
icon thingy that I have no fucking clue what that is.
That's okay. And there he is. I also want to shout out to Aegon and
Wait,
Mr. Fallen Angel.
stop. Hold on. Back up.
I'm running this.
No, but you said a dude's name whose picture I don't even see, and I just heard a noise.
That's
how he talks. He's like Bumblebee, but with sound effects.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't speak. You gave a shout out to like Aegon the Conqueror from like Game of Thrones.
That's right. And Mr. Fallen Angel, who is also
Christopher
behind the
Daniels,
scenes.
the wrestler.
Yes.
Nice.
We love our boys.
Okay.
We love our boys. They make us look great.
Good job,
You got
ladies.
shout outs?
Well, yeah, I got shout outs to Robot Kid over here, like that we've already had on the show tonight. His name is Jim, I think, right?
Oh, yes.
I just met him tonight. A shout out to Bonks, who I've known pretty much for like the last 4 years, right? And this is the first time we've ever done a thing together. We would just see each other at cons and things. I got to shout out to Carmen. My shout out for Carmen is that Carmen came into my store and was like, "Don't worry, we got this. We can do this." Most gangster chick I've ever seen on a podcast ever in my life. Like, she probably came in with an AK and was like, done, break yourself, fool, Carmen, right? Shout out to my man with the dead cat on the microphone thingy, right? Because he brought a dead cat to the comic shop. He's got a John Deere hat, and he's not from Wisconsin. And shout out to Jamila, come here. The most fierce kid.
I love this lady.
Audience, this here is the most fierce kid that I've met in like the last 3 years. Straight up mohawk all the time, ready to go. Will look me in the face and said, "Bro, you're full of shit." And nobody but my wife says that, right? And I'd be like, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna be full of shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take it from anybody but that kid right there and my alternate universe kids, which I'm not gonna make come over to the camera right now. Because
we love them.
Freaking knifing me.
All right, guys, if you are local and you live in the Chi-Town, you've got to come here. You've got to bring your butt in and
clean.
Come in, take a look at
not
what's
my
on
floor, but the shop itself.
Take a look at what's available.
It doesn't smell like shame and madness.
If you ever
Just
wanted
madness.
to learn about comics, D&D, all this great stuff, this is the place to be and come and not be intimidated, because this man will talk your ear off, as you guys can tell.
Can I?
Yeah.
Are we on a time constraint?
It is, but go ahead. One more shout out.
One more Terry.
No, I just want to explain what you were just saying,
Go for
right?
it.
Like, so here's the issue, right? Comics are supposed to be a place where cats who kind of felt like they've been like kind of on the outside of some other genre thing can fit in. And Third Coast Comics is kind of built on like, let's like make that a reality instead of like a thing we kind of think subconsciously, right? So I won't judge most of you. I might judge some of you, like any other comic shop. But for the most part, like, I might give people shit, but I love everybody, right? And Third Coast Comics loves everybody. And like lots of people, everyone is welcome. You know, everybody's welcome. You love comics, I love comics. You love D&D, I love D&D. You love pro wrestling, I love D&D.
Pro wrestling.
And pro wrestling. No, I'm just saying, like,
Very similar.
don't come
Guys,
in and
you
be
know
like,
why? You know why Ladies is here? Because Third Coast shares our same vision. You guys are geeks just like us. You're little nerdlets just like us, and you want to come into a place where you're going to be comfortable. This is it, all right? You're not going to be ostracized. You're not going to be asked to leave because you asked a stupid question. Which book should I get for so-and-so, or I'm new to...
one of my superpowers
whatever.
is connecting your interest to the graphic novel you ought to be reading.
Awesome.
Third Coast Comics is about the only comic shop that I've ever been to that's 48% female customer base.
Right. Guys, and we are going to be doing some Twitter giveaways in the future from Third Coast. So look out for those contests we're going to have and those giveaways, because we don't give away crap, all right? We give away something that you want.
Especially if
So,
Third Coast is involved, we're going to make sure that happens.
you guys need to start participating. If you want some free crap, everybody loves some free stuff, right, Six?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
You know it.
Then you must start
Those
paying
are
Answer
attention.
for me.
You might still want to start paying attention, because Roundtable doesn't do stuff half-assed. Come on now. Start clicking the like button, start clicking the retweet button, and start clicking the Facebook goddamn button, because we got some stuff, all right? I'm not playing with you.
You know what else I like?
I'll make you come over there.
I like that, like Sugar Gamers and Roundtable happened because somebody saw an area where they were like, there's a bit of a need here. I don't see us. We're us. Let's make an us.
Right?
You know what I
All
mean?
you
And people kept
female
coming to me
gamers
and they were like,
strong
you know,
women out there,
yeah, like
bring it.
that happened. people were like, people always say, they're like, so where's minority representation in comics? Where's minority representation in the industry? And I kind of feel like, you know what? I'm kind of proud that I'm going to tell you a fact about myself.
Just hang tight.
I am the only. Well,
No,
You're good.
okay.
I'm just talking to someone who's not you. I know it's hard to ignore you.
Oh,
It
man,
is
guys.
difficult to ignore.
gonna
As
wrap
near
things
as I know, the only black comic shop owner in the entire United States of America. Me.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because now they're going to come out with
Somebody Google it.
They're not coming out of the woodwork. The DC Comics told me.
All right, Ryan gave you claps.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Ryan.
Good job, son.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
And
wrap.
one
I
of the
want
great
to say one
points.
more thing, and I promise we're gonna wrap things up.
Terrorists,
We
two
are
fucking
going to be
different colors of
sponsoring an all-female Smite team, Cognitive
Yeah.
Gaming. Check them out on the Twitter. They're gonna be live streaming on our Twitch channel. They are gonna be rocking the Smite championships. You guys look out for these girls. They are
Are they hitting
hardcore.
people with actual clubs?
It's actually a video game, honey. We'll talk about it later. And on that note,
Okay.
everybody, wave goodbye. We're out.
I accidentally unplugged my camera, but I love you guys.
Bye. See you next week.